Right then, us, how you doing? So we're gonna edit some of my followers' photos. I basically put a story on my Instagram and I was like, send me one of your raw files, we'll look at your Instagram, we'll give you a little shout out, and then we'll edit whatever you've sent in, just because I thought it'd be quite fun to edit someone else's stuff, because I always edit my own stuff and it gets a bit boring. So let's do it. So the first person that sent a photo in is Dylan_cars. So we've got his Instagram here. He actually goes to some events that I go to, like this is where I go and take photos. So I need to actually meet him because we've been in the same area taking photos. Got some cool rollers, just a nice clean vibe across his whole Instagram. So yeah, definitely go check him out and let's see what photo he sent in. Right, so I think we've got a Honda FN2 Type R on the Civic. Let's see yeah, there's the Type R. I thought it was gonna be the stock version. No, it's the Type R version. We love it, we love it. I'm gonna be using my presets because why not? That's what I edit with, so I'm gonna continue to edit how I do. So let's throw on Old Town, just because I like, every time there's a sunset with shadows, Old Town just looks so sick because it gets this like nice orangey vibe to the photo. And the first thing I'm gonna do is just lift the exposure to see what I'm actually working with. And then I'm done. Imagine. Ta-da! To be fair, it doesn't actually need that much doing to it. He's actually taken a really good photo on its own. Like this you could leave that like that. So I'm actually not gonna do too much to it because he's done a very good job. So what I am gonna do is I want that sun to stay gleaming in from the left, and then I kind of want a little bit of a darker photo on the right, but still have that back corner bright enough to see. That's my goal. I might fuck it up, so bear with me. We'll go linear gradient with the sun onto the car. Wow, let's lift that exposure up. Can I add dehaze in the adjustment? Yeah, I can. I just want to add like a bit, yeah, look at that, fake sun haze. Bosh! Imagine. That's like how I'd edit when I first started. Like I'd pull it all out and be like, fucking sick. Let's just go a bit of haze. You see how it adds a little bit of haze? Yeah, it's nice. So we'll do that, and then we're gonna add a little bit of yellow to it, so it's a bit more orangey in summer. And then a little bit more highlight to get a bit more brightness out of it. And then I might just pull it down ever so slightly. Yeah, nice. We'll leave that there. So now I've got natural shadows, still dark on the back, but I just want to brighten it up a tiny little bit. This might not work, so don't judge me, all right? Normally I have more time to like fuck up photos and then sort them out afterwards, but you're obviously watching, so I don't want to fuck it up. Yeah, I can lift that a bit. Okay, not too bad. I just want to put a radial gradient on the back end. Just that back corner needs to be the most in focus. I don't care about the right hand corner. I just want this back corner to be nice and sharp. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. I honestly don't, he's taken such a good photo anyway, I don't need to do much to it. We've just brought the sun in a little bit more on the right with a bit of haze. We've accented the middle corner of that back tail light here, and then we've got a little bit of shadow here. Let's just see what it looks like with a linear gradient coming in from the right, see if we can get a bit more shadow here. This might look like shit, so bear with me. Looks like shit, so yeah, don't do that. Yeah, let's look at the before and after. How do I get there? Bosh. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'll take that. It could even come down exposure-wise. I could even go for a little stylistic bring down of the whole image and have it about there. I actually think I like that more. And then let's just quickly lift the gradient up. I swear this will be the last thing I do. Just lift that up a tiny bit more. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Good photo, Dylan. You did such a good job. I didn't even know how to edit it because it was already quite good, so I didn't want to ruin it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one there, so go check his Instagram out. Thanks for sending me your photo. And let's move on to the next one. Right, the second person that sent one in is North Optic. So let's have a little cheeky look at his Instagram. So he's got a lovely little banner at the top, love to see it. A lot of street photography, which I'd need to do more of, because I actually do miss doing just street photography and going out and taking some pictures. Really nice photos. He's got a noticeable style across all of them. You can see across all these photos, you see how the style's matching. He's even got some wedding stuff, check you out. And then, yeah. Oh, look, we've got some cars as well. I think he's actually sent me cars as well because he knows that I like taking car pictures. So yeah, we've got some cool shots. Good Instagram, liking the look of it. Go give him a follow. Let's see what he sent us. Right, so he has actually given us 2 car photos, even though he does a lot of street stuff. So he knows what I want, which is quite sick. And they are actually really good. So look at these. We've got this yellow one, and then we've got this Ferrari, and then we've got this Mini as well. I think there was another one, but I didn't bring it in. I'm gonna get rid of this one just because I don't want to, otherwise I'll be here forever. So I'm gonna get rid of this one, sorry. This one's fucking sick, and then we'll do the mini as well. So you're gonna get 2 North Optic, all right? You've been a cheeky boy and you sent me more than one, but they're sick, so we'll edit them. Let's do it. Let's go with, ooh, see this, I made this preset the other day and I've been using it a lot at the minute. It's not in the preset pack, but it will be in the next one. Or maybe I'll give it out for free, who knows? If you want a free preset, then comment down below and I might give it away. See if I'm feeling generous. Old Town, it's just that, no, it gets rid of the color. I think, yeah, Rain Blue is my new one. And it really gives that dense look to the photo and brightens up the color a bit as well. Look at him with his suit. What do you think you are? I think I'm just gonna bring a linear gradient from the ground. Let's try and separate the background from the car. So then it looks a bit more, because it's quite flat on, looks a bit more depthy. I actually haven't taken any photos like this, I don't think. I've always wanted to get a nice side-on shot, but he's even got it in line with the doors, like it's centered with the doors. Very nice, very good, my friend, very good. I want to get a shot like this. I'm jealous. Now I want to go do it. Yeah, let's just bring that tarmac down. Let you see that? Bosh, bosh, bosh. Let's bring the tarmac to about there, just to get that nice difference from the ground. And then do I do the same with the background? I think I just might lighten the background up. So let's get another linear gradient. Bosh. Bring it down. It shouldn't matter that it's going onto the car a little bit because it's such a faint effect. It shouldn't adjust the car. I think I might up, yeah, I'm gonna up the building so it's a bit more bright. About there. So then we've got the dark, the color, and then the light background. Honestly, yeah, again, these photos are just already so good. The presets sorted everything out, so all the colors are ready to go. We've got, let me just show you the preset. So we've got the colors here. Let's pull that down, the hues there. Right, imagine if I compress it, the hues there. A little bit of a color grade. And then the camera calibration, and that's why most of my photos I can edit within 2 seconds because my presets just sort them out, mate. They just sort them out straight away. I'm gonna leave it there. I just put the preset on and it's done because, yeah, he smashed it. Again, another person that's took a very good photo. This one, I feel like I can do a bit more to this one because we've got a bit of an overexposed sky. It's all quite light, so this one we can actually do some adjustments too. So let me choose a preset to start off as a base. Kind of like it now. We'll go Old Town. Let's go Old Town. This gives it that sort of winter autumn vibe, and I think I'm going to go quite dark for this one, so I want that there. Let's firstly fix this sky because it is fucked. So let's bring the sky down, and then we'll whack the highlights down, and then even bring the exposure down. Yeah, yeah, buddy, yeah. Now we'll go about there, and then you see the rest of it's a little bit not. Like we've got brighter bits here, so we'll just get the brush and we'll just finish those off. Gosh. Then we'll try and match that to the sky. Yeah, kind of. Right, so we've brought that down a bit, so it's a bit more of a moody day. Again, we're going to get a linear gradient from the bottom. You'll notice that I do a lot of the same things to each photo, to be honest. Bring this down, highlights down a little bit, and then I want to get the clarity up on that floor, a bit more texture in it. And then let's just bring the temperature down on it a little. Yeah. We'll bring a little bit just to try and accent the rain. And then let's just get a linear gradient. Actually, I might be able to select subject. Nice. Let's just bring down the highlights on the car because it's quite reflective. So let's do that. Bring the paint to a decent-ish level. Probably about there. I kind of want to lift the shadows. No. Let's keep it about there. And then what I'm going to do is just darken the whole image. Now that all these settings are locked in, I'll just try and make it a little bit darker. About there. Have I fucked that? Can't really tell until you do a before and after. I guess I've made the paint a bit orange. There's a couple of black spots in there with the brush in the sky that I could fix. But that's all right, to be fair. That's not too bad. I kind of want a green tint in it. Is that stupid? Tiny, 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 tiny. Where's the center? Yeah, I kind of want a green tint. Let's get a mini green tint. I actually kind of like it. I just want to sort that sky out because it is pissing me off. And I know you're looking at the sky being like, it's patchy. So let me sort it out. Calm down. Let's try and match that to the bit around it. Is that matched in? Is that still a bit patchy? It is, and it's... Oh, fuck off. Okay, just don't look at the sky. I know it's patchy, but I can't be asked to fucking change it. But that's kind of where I wanted the photo to go. That spooky, almost looks like Halloween, because it's like a little pumpkin car. So let's just look at the before and after one more time, and then we'll do it on the Ferrari as well. I quite like that. That's Old Town. Made it look a bit moody, Halloween vibe. I don't mind it. Let's look at the before and after of the Ferrari. That was just a simple adjustment of color, preset, ground a little bit, background a little bit, brighten it up. Looks nice. Good photos. Let's move on to the next one. Next up is visualize.capture. I think I've said your name right. I'm sorry if I fucked it up. We've actually measured quite a few times about cars and editing and stuff like that, because he's also started his YouTube channel like myself, so definitely go check that out. I'm pretty sure if you click his link, it'll take you to it, or if you just type in his name on YouTube, it'll be on there. Let's have a little look at his profile. We've got some lovely pictures. We've got some little greenwash picture there. Some nice picture. Oh, look at that through there. How creative. Yeah, just some really nice, clean photos. This style is definitely something I need to do more of. Just that clean style of like the whole car. Like I do a lot of stuff where it's like zoomed into a headlight and then I fucking edit the fuck out of it. Whereas this is like quite natural, just really nice, clean edits. So let's have a look at what he sent us. So he sent us a lovely BMW M3 competition. I'm really shit with names, I'm so sorry. I take so many pictures of cars, but half the time I don't even know what they're fucking called. But I don't care. So yeah, let's whack on what preset is gonna work. I'm gonna have to go Old Town again. I love it and it works. So we're doing that. Firstly, let's try get the sky back again, and hopefully I can do a better job this time and not make it patchy. Whoa, too much. About there. Highlight straight down, exposure down. Is it coming back? Yes, it is. Nice. I don't know why I love doing that. Let's go about there. That looks natural. I kind of want to darken this ground to make it look a bit more like dark gravel instead of that light sandy color. So let's try change that. Let's whack a gradient up from the bottom. Let's lower the exposure on it. Bring the blacks down, highlights down, add a bit of shadows. This might be a bit more of a dark saturation-y sort of edit, but I'm going to pull it all back later, so don't worry. And then all I really want to do is bring up the shadows on the wheels, darken the bonnet a bit because that's a bit overexposed. Yes, I'm going to have to do this separately. So let's get a separate brush. It's going to be a bit fiddly, but I think it'll be worth it. So I could just do the whole car as a subject, but then there's different lights on the car all around it, so I want to make sure I get each section how I want it to look. So let's see if we can get these shadows up on the wheels, just make them a bit more prominent, which we can. It's too much. Actually, it's quite cool to be fair, but let's go down. Just about there, just to get a little bit of a glisten. Let's get that in, across there. Let's see if we can just bring that down ever so slightly. Highlights, exposure. That's too much. It only has to be slightly just to bring the paint together. And that I might be able to use this same brush with that colour on the back end. Yep, it's coming down a little bit. Why don't let me zoom out? Yeah, I think that's alright. I just wanted to get rid of the highlights a bit. There's no patches, is there? No, there's no patches. Yeah, I like that. And then what I'm going to do is now I've got all the colours to where I want it, I'm just going to bring the saturation down of the whole image and just make it a little bit less saturated. Not black and white. Boost the saturation, no. Let's just bring it down a little bit. Look at the before and after. That's before, that's after. Yeah, I like that. We've got rid of the colour a bit like that, so if it was for a client, I probably wouldn't have done that to the paint, but it's not, so fuck them. The paint looks cool like that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Job done. Thanks for sending in your photo. Go check his Instagram out. Let's move on to the last photo. So the last person to send in a photo, I actually asked him to send in a photo of this guy because I really like his style. and I wanted to edit one of his photos. So I asked him and he said yes. He sent one in and it is Alex. Alex? There's no E in there, but I'm just going to say it's Alex. Photography. Let's have a little look at his profile. Again, he goes to a lot of the same places that I go to. This is over at Chicken Shop George. Love it. Chicken George, not Chicken Shop. And he's just got, and again, a really nice clean style of like the overall cars. Like, look at that. It's fucking clean. Let's have a look. There's one down here that I really like. Where is it? It's the Aldi. Here it is. This one's sick. Like, look at that. Just a really nice, clean, natural look to the photos, which I want to try and do more. So I definitely take a little bit of inspiration from his profile because I just like the way his photos look. Like, look at that. None of my photos look like that. Mine are all like zoomed in and a bit, yeah, they're not bad, but I want to do some stuff like this just because I really like the way, it looks, especially for like show cars and stuff like that and like car meets that are like this. It's just nice. So yeah, let's stop blowing smoke up his arse. Go follow him and let's see what he sent in. So he has sent us a nighttime photo from Cafe Machine, which is a car meet that is not too far from me that I've been to a couple of times. I'm yet to meet this guy as well. I've seen his photos, I've messaged him a couple of times and I still need to bump into him and actually meet the guy. But I'm sure soon we will bump into each other. I'm gonna go, let's have a look what we've got over here, see what works. Ooh, I'm telling you, Old Town might be my favourite preset. It just adds that really nice, yeah, let's do this because that looks sick with the orange. I kind of want to keep that as dark as possible and just have that light coming in from the right onto the tyre act as like it's lighting up the image, and we'll try to keep the background dark. So we'll see how well I can do this. I might fuck this up big time. So we're just going to go straight for the linear gradient because I kind of want the background to stay as it is. So we'll pull this in here. He has actually edited this himself as well, so I'll put his edit on the screen right now from his Instagram, just so you can see his version, and then let's see if I can do anything different or just fuck it up and make it look worse. So let's have a little look. Let's bring that in, yes. Yes, my plan is working. Because look at the floor, blue and then orange, yeah buddy. Okay, that's too much. We'll go about there. I kind of wish you could do a linear gradient brush. Can you do that? Just because the linear gradient's fine, but it just covers such a large area. I just want it to be in this corner and have a gradient to it, but it doesn't. So let me know if I can do that, because I would like to do that. I'm going to do a radial gradient on the car. Try to get that front end a bit more exposed on these parts here. So I'm just going to try and lift the exposure and then just the shadows. I kind of like the shadows all the way up, to be honest. I like to see all the little grills and stuff of the car. Just needs to be to a realistic level. So maybe there. Let's just have a look at what we've done so far. Okay, yeah, so the car was quite blue overall, so I think it's just trying to bring that blue down, maybe get a little bit more out of it. And then maybe I just need to leave it at that, to be fair. Maybe I don't need to do much more to it. I just kind of want to get a little bit more of this paint of the car brought up a bit. So let's just go with a brush. Let's just tap some really dark areas of it. So definitely this bonnet. Maybe the back seats, that might be a bit too much. I like the left wheel to be shaded because that obviously the light's coming from the right, so we'll try to keep that a bit more shaded. I'll try and get in these vents, maybe the back of the wheel here and there. Let's see what this looks like. It might look like shit. Okay. I like the raindrops coming through. That might be there, and then I'm going to get the eraser because it's coming over the windshield. It looks like shit, so let's get rid of that. Let's just darken the windshield actually. Let's fuck the windshield off. Get it out of my face. I just feel like it's too much of a separation, like blue and then dark orange on the floor. Do you know what I mean? It just feels like it's been photoshopped in, so I'm ruining it. I'm ruining it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do a radial gradient, and then I'm gonna adjust the background to try and match the car now. So radial gradient, I like the car where it is, I just need to make the background suit the car. So we're just gonna do this. Gosh, this might be a bit too dramatic. And then let's just try to bring the exposure up. Hopefully this ties everything together. No, it's fucking it up. Okay, about there. Alright. And then we're just gonna get the sky back down again, because now I've brought the sky up too much. This one's taking a lot longer, sorry. But I just like all the colours. I like all the colours. Let's look at the before and after. Yeah. That's not too bad. The sky could do a little bit more of adjusting, like it's not completely level, but I'm happy with that. I brought the orange down into the lamps, the cars and stuff. It's just that light. That's the only thing with this place. They have these lights, but they're just so small and harsh that they just pierce straight into the photos, and it's like this little stream instead of this nice flood of light. It comes to this little mini beam of light. So yeah, I could have maybe hazed it out a bit more, but I'm happy with that. That's quite a good photo. Good job, mate. That's a nice little photo you got there. So yeah, let's just put before and let's put his on the left and mine on the right and see if I fucked it up or not. I'll let you decide. I probably have. Let's just quickly go through all the photos again. So we've got Dylan's at the start, nice simple edit. We've got the Ferrari from Optic, not too bad. We've got the mini little Halloween look, not too bad. Then we've got Visualize Captures one, which was actually all right. Is that the... Yeah, there it is. I was gonna say, why is it so zoomed in? Yeah, a nice dull look to photos, brought the wheels up and stuff. And then we've obviously got Alex's photo here, which may be too much, that I might have saturated it a bit. I feel like I need to walk away and come back to it, and maybe I'll change some stuff, but yeah, I'm satisfied with that. Thank you lot for sending your photos in. That was fun. Hopefully you enjoyed watching it. Go follow everyone that has been on the episode. Maybe I could turn this into a little series. Maybe I will. Yeah, maybe I'll turn this into a little series. So episode 1 of editing your photos. Everyone's stuff's going to be linked below, their channels, their Instagrams, they'll all be below, so go show them some love. And also follow me on Instagram, because if you want to be in an episode, if this is going to turn into a series, if you want to be in the next one, I post stuff like this on my story on Instagram to get people involved. So yeah, plus you can see my photos, so head over there. Also, you just watched me use all my presets in this video, so if you like the look of any of these photos, these were all edited, probably with Old Town on every single one of them, but the rest of my presets do work. It just has to be certain locations, which I'll walk you through in the tutorials that come with my presets as well. So if you want to get them, they're in the description, along with my gear and everyone's Instagrams and mine. That's that. I'll leave you to it, because otherwise I'm going to keep rambling on. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Subscribe. We're nearly at, we've just passed 300, so yeah, trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. Hopefully my content's decent enough. I'll stop now. I'm done. See you later.